That's the Sunstrike. Best Sunstrike ever.
There you go.
Technically, that's 100% success rate on hitting Sunstrikes.
Yep.
Husky.
Got the percentage.
Oh god, this, I mean, I think you are dead.
Yep.
Yeah, Costa Bile needs to show ample respect here, or he's going to be dead too.
Yeah, this is, in general, it's usually the Blink, the Desolator, and the BKB. Depending on the momentum of the game, does he go for that Blink first? Does he like the Desolator instead? I'm thinking this game, probably the Blink, to be a little more aggressive with the team, but Costa Bile, by the way, bottom lane, it's action in multiple places. He goes down a Weaver, but top lane, Puppey will fall.
And that's a big trade out on both sides. Move, at least make sure his team gets a slight better side of it. 2 supports for 1 carry. And, you know, it sounds actually good for Secret, but once again, to emphasize, like, the Weaver is not the win condition. He just needs to somewhat survive the lane. The TA needs to be doing good. And so far, she's at least still ticking that box. I swear I'm not huffing copium right now.
Husky, by the way, trying to get himself denied by the neutrals, but Resolution not letting him do so. Able to kill him first, and Resolution up there with the top farm of the game. In fact, going for Costa Bile once again.
They got him. Poor little Costa Bile, the little bug who could... Okay, he could with assistance like that. They'll still be able to find him in the end, I think. But that shouldn't have been that hard to achieve. Zephyr can top lane as well. Oh, Chrysalis. He might tap out if they hit him one more time, but Husky can't find him.
He's still alive? I mean, he's dead, right? Like, they're going to find him. Yeah, Chrysalis still alive. Chrysalis is going to come. But by the way, Sunstrike killed Clockwork. Nisha, that was a blind, not really a blind, so he knew he was going up there, but he had to guess.
Also reinitiate and find a kill. Right now, it just feels like Nouns are going to be forced to do what they had to do in Game 1, where they make a move kind of ahead of time and bring more heroes than intended. However, compare Game 1 to Game 2, and I feel like they have a lot less tools to offer from their safe lane and their mid. Instead, all they can offer up is more heads for Secret to munch upon.
Chrysalis, does he die for this, though? It looks like the answer is yes. Sunstrike connects on the Z-Freak, but not enough damage with just Silencer there now to get the turn onto him. So, nice turn at least for the side of Nouns.
You can either try to get mobility, or you can double down on that and just become a fortress moving down the lanes. I actually like that he went for Phase Boots and now Dragon Lance. I think his goal is just to force them to have to react to him. In the meantime, elsewhere, people defend. Speaking of which, top lane.
Sunstrike, it's gonna miss right there. Chrysalis does end up falling. The Sunstrike going for the kill on a Weaver, unable to connect though. Obviously, that's a very slippery target to catch Zach. Meanwhile, Snowball, he's probably still dead after this. Comes on out and move with the fire, put down Gunner. In fact, credit for the kill. Puppey hiding in the trees. They know he's up here somewhere though. It's a matter of finding him, which it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do for the time being. So Silencer
alive. Oh. It's actually going to be Nouns member in the bot lane who's going to be begging. Z-Freak thought he could defend this area. Mistakes were made. It's kind of weird. I was about to praise them for not coming bot because of Rezo, right? You don't want to be near the Viper. And then immediately, as soon as I was getting ready to say that, a support thought he could sit here.
I'll say this. I mean, Z-Freak made it take forever. Top lane, by the way. Puppey's going to fall to Sunstrike. It misses. Moo manages to avoid it. And he'll TP out to safety as well. So the brawling continues. This is a 9-8 game. Sacrificial land there as far as falling, but now's the mid tower push. It's not going to be easy though. Now's definitely not going to give this up for free. They were going to pop fortification, and they are setting up. But Gunnar, is he in a bad spot? TP's coming in. The global silence used. Refraction has forward out. Zach on top with that tag team, but it's not enough damage. He is taking out the poisons, but now Resolution in trouble as well. So they kill the TA. They do not get the tower though, and 3 are dead on the side of Secret.
Chrysalis should be able to have the best of both worlds, and as a result, are being punished.
Middle tower is under attack.
Can't forget about the Weaver as well, who has a double damage rune now and farming up here in the dire jungle. Went the early Falcon Blade, looking for a Maelstrom. Puppey, that's a hook shot in, and likely to be a free kill. There's going to be a Sunstrike response on Z-Freak, and he's going to be fine though. Last word, oh, maybe not.
Psych. Okay, he's not getting out.
He's dead. Oh, Moo picked up way down here though.
Wow. Yeah, they dove for the tier 2. So yeah, you get Puppey, but you lose one up top, and then you lose
the Echo Saber. You see that, and then likely even broken up into a BKB.
Smoke movement. The Nouns are coming into their own jungle. Might not like what they find. Actually, they like finding this. It's usually a free kill, but it costs them more elsewhere. How this time, Puppey He stands his ground. Moo looks irrelevant. Witchdot is going to throw out the ultimate, but the snowball comes through. That's going to bounce the damage over those. Zayat's giving over a secondary. Z-Freak going in deep with the hook shot. No one will give over his life, but was praying, hoping that maybe Nouns could turn it into something. Unable to.
There's vision up here for now.
Time. In an ideal world, Secret are now looking to just avoid deaths because Nouns, what they want now, they want to find 1 or 2 kills and then turn it into a rush. Then the blink comes naturally afterwards and you start to snowball a little bit. Bot lane, fight elsewhere. Lasso used, but doesn't help him out at all. Moo still stuck in deep here. Will go down the end, but they do at least get an exchange. Monkey King gets killed off. Zayats as well. The global silence forced out, but still an exchange that favors Secret.
Well, a global silence forced out, but it secures the kill on Weaver, if anything. Get it next. Get in there.
Yeah, the tough part is he can't BKB before it comes out, though, right? Because otherwise you're going to be silenced anyway. So it's still very uncomfortable in this game. Because if you look at the heroes that Secret have, they could easily force magic immunity out of you early on when you consider Invoker in the mixer. And oh my god, speaking of the Invoker, Moo's just a freebie, and he had reinforcements here.
I mean, he makes it look so easy. It's almost frustrating watching Invoker players like this, because it's like everyone, a heavy majority of Invoker players, myself included, you know, we think we could do all these big plays and, you know, make these Sunstrikes happen, but oh, bottom lane, by the way, this is a catch on the Weaver, he's just dead.
That was close, though. He actually, he almost had that. I think that was like one more tick and he gets the time-lapse off in time, but just shows you still how vulnerable he is. Global's at least out of the way, though, and they can move out towards the pit. Actually, thinking about what Secret now have to defend Roche, I do believe Nouns could do this. It's a bit risky, but you need to get your TA this Aegis now that you've got the Blink Dagger. Otherwise, she still can't play the game.
Yeah, as you talked about, I mean, she's working on the Blink, but, hey, or excuse me, the BKB, but
if you need an Puppies, what are you doing here? Hook shot. Oh, they found the Monkey King. Push Nisha back. Lasso comes out. Chrysalis in a world of trouble. Poppy is not here to save you this time. That is most definitely going to be Roche going the way of Nouns.
Yeah. So, again, he won't have the BKB for a little bit, but at this point, very likely could have an Aegis.
Like, this game is still very much in the air. It could land either way.
It is nice to see that, especially when you have such a stomp in the first game. So now this is going to be a good initiation on Puppy trying to burst him down, but again, goes right to the tank. He 4 stabs away. Initially, they're going to go for the turn kill on a Z-Freak, but no, he manages to dip back out. Borrow time going to be activated by, or timeless, excuse me, from the Weaver to stay alive, but the global silence coming out after the fact. Manages to escape, though, but they killed Invoker, and now Resolution. He's standing his ground, and Hurricane Pike pushback, but KP, we're still going.
Gunnar, he's being brought low, but that's just the first life, remember. He's got no one to work with. They're going to try to lock him down, though. Chrysalis sets up the Wukongs, and a push away comes out on the side. Zayats makes sure there's no reinforcements, but Gunnar, quick on the blink to get out. Chrysalis, though, quick on the pursuit. Jumps in, BKB activated, will stand his ground and fight, but he gets eviscerated by Gunnar. Follow-up damage out of Viper is too high, however. At the end of the day, just as this game started, the Viper is the one dictating everything.
Z-Freak. But again, he got very low at the beginning of that fight. Eventually does that right there. What a clash, though. I mean, so many things happening. Again, the barrel time just getting off in time despite that that ultimate of stage.
Interesting part is Rezo would be the most likely candidate, but instead he's going for the Skadi. Pretty cool idea considering he's up against multiple range carries.
Yeah, it's multiple factors as to why that would be useful. Not only the attack itself, but of course just the how much beefier it makes him.
Yeah, and of course, you know, the slow is not great against the Weaver, at least in terms of movement speed, but the attack speed definitely throws these traps. But they know they have to get rid of them. Jump in, move, hunting. Lasso's going to come out, drags one back. Nisha's going to be a big kill. Zayat's just dying from the splash damage as well. Nisha does at least get away. Buyback comes out from Tusk, and they're looking to go in again. Chrysalis does get the Wukongs down. The strike through is good. Weech Doctor gone. But the TA is still a threat. One that Zayats is keeping occupied. Beautiful shards will prevent any deaths on Secret side after the supports.
Yeah, Templar Assassin. The tornado connects, actually. Oh, no. Chrysalis is going to buy on the time to chase. Zayak also in hot pursuit, puts down the snowball, and that's a dead Templar. That's going to be the Aegis. Can they follow it up? Coastability, you got to be careful. He has time lapse. You don't want to overcommit to this, though. Gunnar comes back up. The auto attack can be to look at Chrysalis chopping to half-life. But Puppy, the Ghost Scepter coming into play immediately. They lose Tusto on the dieback. This is going to be a dieback on Puppey, right? Yeah, he's out for 75 now. So what
a
actually
dieback
looked
on both.
like Secret benefiting, exactly. Suddenly, I suppose they overextended. They got the Aegis, but it comes with a cost.
I say that.
Okay. Can he
Right near again,
lands the
man.
Sunstrike? Not going to be
Hook
the kill,
shot.
though. Man,
Yeah,
get
not
back
the
to window.
target. I love how, like, you make... It's a classic Viper issue. Like, I've got him. I don't want him. But they want
got
this.
him. They got Invoker. The BKB's being activated, but Invoker's dead. He has buyback. Now you're doing his jet. Finally goes off. But Chrysalis, he's not going to be able to stand his ground, even in the Wukongs. It's just too much damage to handle once again Zefrik with the jetpack. The Sunstrike connects. He's just too tanky, though. He's alive and helps to get the turn kill on a Tusk, who once again is dead for now another 40 seconds. So a buyback on Invoker. 2 more deaths specific. Make a jump happen themselves. Obviously, they'd like to catch somebody isolated.
Smoke.
But Nouns, they're not giving that isolations. They're 5 players smoked, and they're heading into the Derek jungle.
He there is going to have his smoke broken. They found Puppey. Perfect target. This Global does nothing.
Huh.
And doesn't even save you. He's dead as well. So Global's gone. Puppey dies. Drops a gem. Hook shot through to find a bonus kill. Both supports on Secret are once again going to be dead. And once again, Secret are going to be stuck in their base with nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was a very desperate global silence. I don't know if they were just on complete.
With BKB twice, but we're not at that stage. Lasso's definitely more value. And look at the jump in. No hesitation. Gunner. He's like, I've just got an Aegis. Can I use it? You very much can. I wouldn't advise it like that, though.
That was very ambitious there. Secret almost making him pay, but there still might be work to be done. The global slam's going to be coming out. Wukong's throwing down. Templar Assassin, though, in the back line. Going after that. Silencer eventually gets the kill. The Ghost Scepter not going to save him, but now Gunnar. Viper sings on him. Refraction goes up. He's still alive for the time being, thanks to that Dispel. And being pushed away. The Sunstrike, it's going to hit. No, it didn't hit Moo. It almost thought it was for a second.
Psych.
There's the cheese. Oh, nice share of the cheese. You need to make a play with this Aegis, especially if you're Nouns. And that play is going to be going for the tier 3, of course.
Pop straight in. That's what I was talking about, right? You just poke, slowly get through it. Global Silence going to come off the jump in. Moo getting a bit ambitious here, but didn't lasso anyone in the end. Zayat is going to survive for the moment. Moo is going to pay the ultimate price. Crystal is now in, but gets stunned. Not able to throw out the Wukongs, and now too little too late. He might be going down. Husky stands his ground. Buyback does come out from the Monkey King, but little now does he have to offer to these fights.
God, the damage of Gunnar in these fights with the double damage activated especially. No one feels comfortable getting close, maybe outside of the Viper, but even he certainly melts pretty quickly. But Tusk, he felt the pain. Something, I'm gonna check that, never mind. But anyways, we do see Templar Assassin
we see
to beat down on the racks. That's the last initiation. Silencer's dead. He is out for 80 seconds, no buyback. Both supports once again have fallen. Resolution.
They can run Reza down.
No shot.
He's
dead
gone.
in, and that's a dead resolution likely. Yeah, he has buyback, but gonna most likely have to use it.
You just all in, just everything you can now, because the problem you now have, even if he does, I feel like the raw physical damage at this stage is too much for him to stand up against. Mid. Are you sure? Ooh, they got him. He's gone. You believe. You very much believe, my friend. But not for long. Snowball turnaround. Seafreak says, I didn't realize playing Tusk this game. Weaver, they do get the kill. Big kill as well. He could buy back with a time lapse, but chooses to not potentially throw the game here. Put out your shoulder throwing it that hard towards Secret.
Yeah, well, we are absolutely at that point, and this ain't going to be a throw. This is going to be a pull on a Viper, and once again, Resolution, we said it before, he was able to survive the double force staff, the snowball save.
He's going back in.
He is going back in, though, and he is now dead for 115 seconds. So is Tusk for 48, but still, the triple snowballs, the meatballs flying out. Messiah's just picked up as well. Low sword on a clock, trying to keep him alive. Not going to happen. Chrysalis with that Wukong's, but he can't stand his ground. He's just dying. It doesn't matter. That should do it. Chi-Chi, well played. Nouns splits the series and gets their first game victory here of the LCQ. That's got to feel good at least.
It's got to be feeling amazing here. Nouns, after game 1, to bounce back like this and take game 2 in such a beautiful fashion, man. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I was a little bit worried that the game 1 was going to be in their head, but glad to see it. You mentioned it. It's the first game on the board. It would be heartbreaking for NA to just see them flopping at the end of day 1. And